It's a moment for teens. Teens matter.
Teens matter.
Hello, compliment of the season. Welcome to Vision Savers TV. We are back on our TV series titled Teens Matter. And today is going to be remarkable because we have special guests. Did you get what I said? Guests. They are two teenagers. They are here to interact with us. And today is very unique because we are talking about what are those things that mommy and daddy don't understand? They're going to tell us those things that they don't understand and adults don't understand. I believe you want to also hear it. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, like and share. I am Treasure Emmanuel. Let's welcome our guests for today. It's a moment for teens. Teens matter.
Teens matter.
From my immediate left, I have a pretty lady who is here to introduce herself to our lovely viewers. Please, I would like you to introduce yourself.
My name is Osita Nkechinyere. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Then to my handsome brother who is here too, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Emenike. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Today, we're going to be talking on what are those things as a teenager that we always say our parents don't understand. But before we proceed, how old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
16? Yeah, the prime of teenage age. What about you?
I'm 16 too.
You're 16 years old. Okay, let me start from you. What are those things that we always say mommy will not understand, daddy will not understand, and don't want to discuss it with them? Just highlight few.
Like our feelings.
Okay?
When do not understand our feelings, that when we are hot, when we are sad, when we are moody, they will feel like maybe they don't even understand us.
What made you think they don't understand?
Maybe in school, we interact with different kind of people, so
Yes.
different kind of people there.
Yeah.
They won't even, as in maybe if we have maybe quarrels, fight with them.
With your peers or with your
Yes.
parents?
Yes, they won't, maybe if we try to explain to them, they won't even see it from our own view. They will see it from their own view. They will be like, this my daughter is becoming something else. So they will start saying this kind of red words. And that thing is not right.
Yes.
Because the teenager will be like, mom don't understand what I'm going through. Mom don't
They
understand.
don't understand. Yeah, because they are only feeling as an adult. They
Yes,
forgot
an
that there's
adult.
something that you are feeling.
Yes.
Okay, that's feeling aspect. Let me hear from Nelson. Nelson, I believe you understand what you're saying. Now, in your own view, what are those things you think that mom or dad or a guardian or parent, an adult around you don't understand? It's a moment for teens. Teens matter.
Teens matter.
Yeah, based on that, we have talked about socialization to our peers. As members of the same peer group, there are some things we do, some activities we go through in order to belong.
Activities
Like for example, the way the kind of clothes we wear,
yes,
the kind of things we do. Like for example, currently now a World Cup match is being played.
yes,
So we have this as youths, as young everybody, we have this enthusiasm
yeah,
about football. Like there's this joy that football brings to every young male out here. So like when we decide like they are very interested in it, sometimes decide to view it from their own perspective. They don't understand what kind of joy do we get from watching others out there playing football.
But do you also view it from parents' angle that they don't want you to get engulfed with the football and then miss out with your studies? I want you to view from that aspect. With us as teenager, with you as teenager, you think they are not really understanding that you need to watch this match, you need to follow, you need to play along. They don't understand really. But you too, you don't understand that they also meant well for you. That's what we're discussing because these things are the things we keep to ourselves and we think they're not treating us fine. But they meant well. That's okay. Let me go back to Marachi. Marachi, do you have any other point that you think your parents or your guardian don't understand. It might be from your friends or from you.
Let me say in aspect of relationship.
Relationship, okay?
Yes, maybe if a guy approach you and then like maybe I like you, not gonna stop do my own
Mm,
thing. Maybe if you want to tell your parents, like, mommy, look what happened, look what this guy is saying,
mm,
you'll be like, hmm, who at your age
mm.
that you're supposed to focus on your studies, you're
Yes,
supposed to follow this kind of people that is friends that is leading you, that
yes.
you're following a very bad friend, that is bad parents do all this
Mm.
kind of things.
So they don't understand.
Yeah.
But also look at it from the parent aspect, because we want to try to balance this thing so that everyone watching will know that irrespective that you think the parent don't understand, they do, but they need to protect you. It is at the verge of that protection that we think they don't understand. Okay, you are 16 years and a guy is approaching you at the age of 16. 16, you might just be at SS3 or you have just finished or you're about to enter SS3 and a guy is coming up for a relationship. You are not grounded. He might just come around just for things that are not supposed to be, and mom or dad is saying no for now. Focus on your studies, get grounded so that you don't become a liability, so that you don't make mistakes. So it's not that they don't understand, just that they are trying to protect us. So I believe today you are seeing, because I'm standing on behalf of the parents to plead and also let you understand that those things you think they don't understand, they do, but they need it. Do you know that most of our parents have made mistakes? And at the process of that mistake, they don't want you to make that same mistake. So they are trying to be hard. Let's be serious with her. The way I'm seeing you, the way I'm seeing you, if care is not taken, you're going to go out of hand. You are feeling bad by their words, but they're trying to be protective. Okay, let's go back to Nelson. Nelson, one more time, what other things do you think the parents don't understand?
Okay, coming from the educational aspect, school is a kind of like a competitive area where students come together to compete against each other in like to prove that hey, I'm smarter than you.
Yes.
So like during exam, after times of examination,
Mm.
when we come to it, our results, at least we are like, at least my mom, at least I did well. I'm good. I'm happy with my results, although I can improve.
Mm.
Don't show your results to your parents. When your parents start to feel like that guy that got first position, does he have 3 heads? No, does he have 4 brains in his head? Why didn't you
Yes.
get this position? I tried to explain like it wasn't easy. Like I did my best. This was
Yes.
my very best. But your parents start to like compare you, comparing with other students,
Yes.
even comparing with other members of your community. Like you say, why can't you be like this guy? Why can't you be like this guy? All the time he's always getting first position. All the time he hustles. All the time he does this, he
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah.
This our parents like they don't understand that we are doing our best. We are doing our best to please them because
They don't get it.
they keep setting higher standards, which are like not very easy to achieve.
I got you at this point. I know Matt want to chip in something. What do you have anything to say concerning that? It's a moment for teens. Teens matter.
Things matter.
Yes, I just said it so because in school, maybe if we have at our average,
Yes.
they'll be like, "Mm, you're not always reading your book, you're always watching TV, you're not always reading, you're always moving about,
Mm.
going out, you're not always staying at home, focus on yourself, you're just doing bad things, and it's not always good. Maybe if you just explain to the mommy, look at what happened, or we don't have this time, or
But
maybe
look at those things that you highlighted. You're always watching film. You're always walking about. You're always following your friends.
yeah,
You don't read your books. Let's be sincere. Those things, do they have anything attached to you or to anybody around you? Do you think they
mm,
have any effect on our studies?
yes, that is true. But
But what? Say it out.
I would say not for my side though,
Mm.
because
But it's not really the cause of that average. Is that what you're trying to bring out now? Now, so from what she highlighted here, Do you think these four things, can affect studies?
Yeah, very well. They are very well studies.
And those things, when they are seeing that those things happen around you, and you come back with that score, and you want them to applaud for you. Let me be sincere with you. As teenagers, mom was once a teenager, is it not? She was once a teenager. She didn't just wake up one morning and became my mother. She passed through that your stage. Dad or any adult around us was once a teenager. And when they're highlighting you're not doing well, they expect you to do better. I'm not really siding them on the aspect of comparison, because I am of the opinion that you shouldn't compare a child with another. But looking at when they are trying to scold you to come up to a standard, it is of your own good. It is not left for you to go back to your own self and begin to highlight the things that has affected you in that academic session. What did I do? What can I do to get better? You see it? So you don't feel that they don't understand. They expect you to do well. And when they set that standard, you strive to get it. I don't forget what I'm saying at this point. But in terms of comparison, don't worry, I'll talk to our parents very soon. In terms of comparison, they are not supposed to compare you. So sorry if you are being compared, but they are trying to make you understand, if this person, Nelson, can do it, Amachi can do it too. Is it not? If this person can, yes, you too can. They want to stir up your passion, your zeal for that particular goal. You get it at this point. So, because I know for every teenager that comes close to us, for every parent around us, we understand that, yes, you don't understand mom, you don't understand dad, but see why we got this. And you that is a teenager should also see why they are scolding you. I hope you got that. I don't have one more thing you want to talk about. The floor is open at this point. Before I talk to our parents, they are watching us. So just say something.
Uh, I'll start by saying you should stop as in saying using abusive words or words. Because
Abusive words,
yes,
yes.
because they say that they say verbal abuse is more effective than physical abuses, because
Yeah.
it's very bad. Maybe I can say something very hurtful to you.
Yeah.
Even as in maybe I'm a parent now, I'll be talking to my child. I'll say a very hurtful word to that child, but me as a parent, I would not know that actually hurt that child very deeply. And it's not very
Yes.
good. That is why suicide, that is still contribute to suicide.
Yes.
Not only relationship, not only alcohol, not only breakups.
Yes.
Verbal abuse is also contribute to that too,
Yes.
because parents use very harsh words on children. It's not very good. It's not good because can bring them down emotionally in
Yes.
school. They can be down. Maybe the teacher asks them, "Why are you down? What happened?" They won't be able
I
to speak
understand,
up.
because words, when you release words, they come as energy.
Mm,
Then when you release that word like energy, it produces a sound waves, and that sound wave begin to echo in that person's memory.
I
And
like to chip into what she
you
said.
okay?
Because when you look at it from a point of view, you discover that children take their parents subconsciously or unconsciously, they take them as their role models.
Yes.
So the parents are like the children like see their parents as a kind of mirror. Whatsoever the parents say about them is true.
So you see your parents as your role model. I want you to put yourself in that picture
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Okay?
So like when you come like when your parents now start to say like those abusive words she say against you,
Mm.
like it's different from when a stranger says that. Because when a stranger says that, you like feel nothing.
Yes.
If it hurts you, just for a few seconds, you need at most,
Mm.
and then it's gone. Once
Yes.
it's your parents, you live with them. You have lived with them for a long part of your life.
Mm.
Now, when they say such words, it tends to like hurt you, and it comes repeatedly. Like even if you succeed once, the echo like lasts for a
Yes.
very long time.
I
So like it kind of it damages the teen's self-esteem.
I understand.
Or starts to see yourself in a bad light. Like
I understand what
see
you're
what my
saying.
parents, see what my parents, my mother, my guardian said about me. Someone that has been living with me a long time and is saying this about me.
And there's something I love that you said here. You said that they are our role model and they are like the mirror you see. They always say when you want to change, see yourself in a mirror and then begin to confess positively to yourself. Now, the mirror you are looking at is giving you negative.
Exactly.
Is releasing a negative words to you. There's no way you can see another thing in that mirror if without the help of God coming into that instance. I got that picture very well. Don't want to talk to these our parents. They have talked to them in this particular aspect. Is very, very crucial. It's crucial. Thank you so much for your sincere output. Do you have any other thing to say? Because at this point, I want to go and talk to the parents. Hmm?
I have nothing more to say.
You have nothing more to say. Well, okay. Let's go and talk to our viewers at this point. It's a moment for teens. Teens matter.
Things matter.
I believe you've been over there watching us and you've been hearing what Nelson and Emmanuel has been saying all this far. And you heard all we've been discussing, all we've been saying. There are serious matters that need to be trashed out with our parents and the teenagers. Sincerely, what they are saying is true. You know, I was once a teenager, like I told you when we started this series. But I believe if you're a parent and you're watching at this point, please turn down the point, especially the last point. The last point talked about abusive words. Abusive words has a great impact negatively on a child and on our teenagers. Like one of my guests said, one of the teenagers, Nkechi, said that it's one of the things that has led to some persons committing suicide because these words keep repeating itself in our memory, keep repeating itself in their mind, wherever they go to. It affects their mood, their reactions, not even the money you give them, not the food you give them, but those words, you may not mean it. I'll give you an instance. When I was teaching in one of the big schools, before my youth service year, I had a child in my class who was just 3 years. He walked up to me one morning and said, because I always tell them that you don't use negative words on your fear, on your friends, and you don't allow anybody to use negative words on you. The boy came to school one morning and said, Ma'am, I have something to say. Please talk to my mom. Talk to my mom. I was just looking at this boy with every surprise in me. I said, what did your mom? They say, she's always saying, you are a stupid boy. You are a stupid boy. He said, Miss M, am I stupid? I said, no, you're not stupid. I said, don't worry, I'll talk to mommy. I will scold her today. I will finish her when she comes to pick you. Don't worry. And that was how I was able to build up. I'm saying 3 years. So if 3 years can pick up and understand that you are stupid, don't be stupid is a negative word. What about our teenagers? So this is why you should take note of that. And then please, in academics, in studies, we have crawlers. Just like Nelson said, comparison has a way of killing self-esteem. Yes, the child may not have done well, but you don't need to put a comparison and make that child feel as if he's worth nothing. You don't need to put that comparison and make them feel that they have not done anything at all. Yes, they may not have met your standard that you placed, but please don't start mentioning names and saying, what about this child? What about this person's daughter? What about this person's son? It has a way of killing their morals. So please, if you're on that list, that you've been part of that, these are the things that we say you don't understand. Please remove it. In a class, we have runners, we have walkers, and we have crawlers. It doesn't mean that where the runners got to, the crawlers will not get there. All they need is a spice up, and that spice up may not be comparison. So please don't lose comparison to destroy their self-esteem. Thank you so much for staying back there at this point. Thank you, Nkechi, for your kind contributions. Thank you, Nelson, for your outpour of expression. I believe our parents heard what you have just said, and I have also spoken to them. Thank you so much for coming to Vision Savers TV. We are glad to have you. We expect to see you at the top tomorrow. I believe you will not fail. Don't worry, mom and dad will continue to understand from this day henceforth. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. It's free. Like and share. And you have any comment that you want to say, please don't just watch and cross. Comment on the comment section. Say something on the comment section. We'll be back there to respond to every comment. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I remain your humble host in this TV series, Treasure Emmanuel. Expect next episode. It's a moment for teens. Teens matter.
Things matter.
Vision Savers, we are the light of the world.